Oh my god. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. So, unfortunately, this day wasn't really that good for me. So, what happened was, I saw this Asia. We'd consolidate at the open, move up. Now, this doesn't really look like a sweep. So, kind of expecting it to keep going up. I see this retracement. I'm looking at this retracement. I'm looking for maybe some upwards candles and then more downwards candles. Unfortunately, the first up candle, as you can see, went super high. There was no such thing as some up candles followed by more down candles. It was just all up candles. So I couldn't get my entry. And when I looked at this, I'm like, why would it go all the way up here? And then it can't keep going up because I didn't get my entry. The whole point is that the only reason it'll go up is if I get my entry, and I didn't get my entry. So I was looking for a sell here then. And by the time I came up with that logic, it was all the way right here. I was thinking this market was kind of hard for me, so I was thinking a lot. And then I'm like, I'll commit to the sell. And then it was in this consolidation, so I wanted it to kind of like retrace, a little higher, maybe like back at this point, so I can get a better entry. I never did, unfortunately. Created a new low. And then it rejected, so I saw this retracement. And I'm like, I finally got my entry. I saw it retrace, go down, couldn't really break past this low. Went up again. And then I waited for it to close out of this low, and then I just entered there. Unfortunately, I got cooked. It did go up really high. Now, the reason even though I had a buy bias, I was trying to sell, was that I was looking at this price action, and for my previous reason, like this retracement is not complete. There's not enough bait in this retracement. So I was expecting to go up here, okay, and then come like all the way back down here, and then go all the way back up, because this was not enough liquidity in this retracement right here. It did take out that low, but when it took out that low, it was only 10 o'clock. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed, but yesterday's market looked a lot like this as well, where it sweeps down and takes out the low. If you look at yesterday's market, you can see that it swept downwards right here, and then took out the low. And this was 11. So that was the only reference I got. So I thought, because it wasn't 11 o'clock, it was only 10 o'clock, there was a whole hour of liquidity missing. This was not enough liquidity because it's only 10 o'clock, not 11. I guess that wasn't the case. So, unfortunately, I lost. Now, moving on to NAS. I looked at this market. I saw this weird move down. I'm like, okay. Massive rejection off this. Went up. Bait. And it went all the way down and sweep back up again. Went all the way back up here, and this is like around where I logged onto the market at 9:50, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just wait for a retracement because my daily bias is up. And then wow, this is just like heavy. Now when it retraced down here, I'm like, hold up now, did I get my bias wrong? Because this could be the sweep, like little double high sweep action. It's like so I contemplated about it, like if this was a sweep and this was a sweep, there's no way there'll be another sweep. So I'm like, maybe it's a sell. And this down move is like way too crazy for a retracement. So I saw these 3 white candles. And now, see, I was thinking about being a bit more aggressive in NAS. And like when I see the 3 white candles and I see the first black candle, I just sell right there. Because this is a really good buy. And this, like, it closed above this, right? Which is really nice bait. Closed above the previous candle. But I waited. And I saw this. But then here was like, it could create a double low though, It's not like my bias was 100%. I still was confused about my bias for today. So, and I was just waiting and I was thinking. And then I committed to the sell when it was like, somewhere right here, around this consolidation, I just clicked the sell. Stop loss above the high, and then unfortunately I couldn't, like, it just edged the hell out of me. it only went to like a 1 or 1.93, which just sucks. And then I just lose, which is like, it is what it is. Like, I just got unlucky, I guess. You know, it happens to the best of us. But I guess that's that, man. Ain't really nothing you can do about it. So I'm down 2%. And if you're wondering why I don't do higher time frame analysis, it's because I interpret the market in the 1 minute. And I just look at the 1 minute and I get better at the 1 minute. So higher time frame analysis isn't that useful for me, because what people see in the higher time frames, I subconsciously see in the 1 minute. And that's it. See y'all in the next video.